we represent a group of people that are essential for this type of time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Gracias, Marisol. The next three speakers are Alexis, Sylvia, Robin Briggs, and Bob Finlay. Good evening, Alexis.
Hello. Good evening. My name is Alexis Silva, and I'm on the Community Engagement Team for Youth Care, and I'm calling to thank you for your generous support of Youth Care's engagement centers and the proposed balancing package. I see the power of our engagement centers every day. These are places where young people can come and get their health care needs met, educational needs, mental health services, and get their basic needs met, whether that's a hot meal, a shower, or a place to just exist. We've seen extreme challenges due to COVID, places where you can go like coffee shop lobbies, libraries, schools, all of a sudden were no longer a viable option, and our staff have been extremely stretched thin and responsible for taking over and providing youth with over 24 hours worth of care 7 days a week. We have been fighting these challenges, and we have shown great resiliency with both our youth and our frontline workers, and they've really shown through. So we thank you so much for providing this support, and we continue to build a bright future for our clients and our staff and the city in the upcoming year. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Robin, followed by Bob Finlay. And Robin, just *6 to unmute.
Hello, Council. Thank you for including the Integrated City Transportation Plan in the budget. I think that will help us to plan a quality transit system that will reach everyone. Please keep the Green New Deal funding in the budget, but I am disappointed that it does not do more to fund greenhouse gas reductions. We have 8 years between now and 2030, and we need to make significant progress every single year. What kind of life are we setting our children up for? What kind of lives are we ourselves going to have? We have the resources, public and private, to make sizable reductions and meet our goals. You didn't get us into this mess, but you are the people we elected to figure out how to get out. Please reflect on what Seattle has done this year and whether you think that is enough. Thank you.
Thank you. Bob, followed by Julie Boana. Good evening, Bob.
Thank you, Council. Bob Findley. I use they, he pronouns. I'm from District 2. I'd like to take this opportunity to support the Seattle Solidarity budget, in particular the provisions for truly equitable public safety. I do just want to say that every dollar towards SPD goes towards an organization that is still under a consent decree, which is to say since 2012, for almost a decade, cannot operate within the law, and as recently as 2019 attempted to get out from under that decree and was told, no, you still don't operate within the law. I'd like to point out, everyone's talking about the Solidarity budget, I'd also like to point out the IDT team study, the interdepartmental team study, that shows that this is our tax dollars were funded this study, that multiple government agencies said more than 50% of calls can be turned over safely to other agencies, to community-led agencies. Thank you for your time, Council.
Excuse me. Thank you so much for calling in, Julie, followed by Kayla Jackson.
Hello, my name is Julie Boana, and I am a resident of District 3 and a part of the Seattle Group for Police Accountability. I'm calling today to express my support for the Solidarity budget and the $10.9 million cuts to SPD. Last year, most of the council members here committed to defunding SPD by 50%. This is your time to honor that commitment. The last year and a half have made very clear that community safety is not police or prisons. It's housing, it's food security, it's mental health care, it's indigenous sovereignty, it's climate justice. Do not mistake last week's election as a mandate against defunding the police. This election makes clear that the tide is changing and we are getting closer to creating a city where everyone can thrive. Listen to us and honor your commitment to defunding the police. $10.9 million is the bare minimum, but it is necessary. I urge you to make deeper cuts to policing, courts, and the city attorney's office. We need to see some amendments for oversight and to shrink the city attorney's office as much as possible ahead of a Trump Republican taking over. It's far past time for a change, and Solidarity budget is that change. Divest in harm, invest in community. Thank you.
Thank you. And before Kayla speaks, I just want to note The following 4 people are listed to speak but are not present right now: China Bunle, Sandra Alvarez, Darlene Bryant, and Martin Spotted Bear.